What's going on there, guys? We back with another one. And as we discussed last night, at the end of the summer, Skip Bayless's time at FS1 will be coming to an end as Undisputed um, was not able to continue on the trajectory it was on when Shannon Sharpe was there. Now, they never passed ESPN First Take, just largely because First Take, bigger brand, the network is known for debate television. And so it kind of had better lead in shows and everything. So the audience was already over there. But they were talking about the Carlton show and how it hadn't reached the level of First Things First or nothing like that. And so even the lead in the Undisputed, the foot traffic was just not the same coming over there. And you really got to see the power of Shannon Sharpe. Well, Cam and Mace have come out today. They got wind of that last night, and they even offered Skip Bayless a job. We're gonna look at that and we're gonna analyze that. Let's peep.
You know how they say a house nigga? What it would be like to have, you know, could we hire Skip Bayless? I think we should hire Skip Bayless, Killer. You gonna vote with me?
I'm gonna say what I gotta say when you finish.
Cause I don't need to bust no move to hire Skip. And then y'all be calling me, say, well, I hire Skip, you know. I think this is alarming, being that shout out to Shannon Sharpe. It proves the power of Shannon Sharpe. Pause that Shannon Sharpe was on this show, and a year ago he left, and a year later it's like grand opening, grand closing. Pause. That he was actually that important to that show, and sometimes people just underestimate chemistry. Like there's an ability that you have by yourself, and then there's an ability that you have, with people standing side by side with you. And I think this speaks largely pause to that. And when Skip Bayless is off the air, I don't think he's gonna be off the air for long. I think he's definitely transitioning to something else. But you think of all of the things that went into this show. I mean, you got Lil Wayne, you got Michael Irvin, you got Paul Pierce, and great talent. And shout outs to all of those people. And to think that he did all of this, and Richard Sherman, even Rachel Nichols, I think she need to be added to this show and added to what we're doing. And it just has so much great talent up there, and it just speaks to the fact of what you and I are doing, Killer. It speaks largely to that. That's what I really, really think. Because in us coming on every morning, it's starting to dwindle that audience. And when you only have 2 hours, you have to decide what you're gonna watch, and the people have decided. That's what it really says to me.
you know. Now back to what Skip with Paul Mace was saying. We got a job for you. We can fuck with you, my nigga. I think you'd be good up here once a week, maybe twice. If you need some, we need some paleness. I don't know the right word, but some diversity. That's a better
Diversity
word.
is definitely the right word.
Yeah, my
This
bad.
is why I have to talk.
I ain't gonna say what you said off the. There's some non-melatonin. Yeah, some diversity. Look, seriously, like we was talking about this before. Like Rachel Nichols is a great talent. I've been looking for Max Kellerman. I'm trying to track him down for like the last year. Jeff Van Gundy just got a job somewhere. We've been looking for you diversities. I've been trying to get y'all niggas to fuck with us because we run it up. We get it. Look, nigga, we got OJ popping. God bless. It was a pleasure, yo. That was so much love that we was able to do that, because OJ had one perception from a lot of people. Even though that man was found not guilty on all charges, people still want to think what you want to think. That's why he's on the show. Mark Jackson, he's on the show. Stat got her own show. Look, we are about black people first, but if you're white and you know what you're talking about and you can bring something to the show, cool. Look at Nick, he's white. Man, Nick over there, man, eating, nigga. White boy, nigga, we fuck with him. That's our man. Yeah, that's our man right there. We fuck with y'all, man. So Skip, call me up. We'll have a meeting. We'll see what happens. And We'll make it happen, man.
So looking at that, right? Cam and Mace, you look at Skip Bayless. I think Skip needs this type of reinvention. I think this would be more up his alley right now. I think it would be a good look for Skip just because of the trolling of LeBron James. I think he tried to transition it over to Luca a little bit. As far as the trolling certain players, was it Aaron Rodgers? Uh, just trolling top talents. I think that was his gimmick for so long. I think if he comes in and actually does sports journalism on a I don't want to say grassroots platform like it is what it is, but it's still relatively new, right? And uh, Cam and Mace is different. It's a laxed environment. If you get to see Skip in that element, it may change public perception about him a little bit. Whereas it's kind of strange when you look at Shannon Sharpe. People look at him as kind of cooning a little bit and um, doing all sorts of stuff like that. Being messy on Club Shay Shay. They're trying to say that about him now. And it would be wild if Skip does the exact opposite, especially if you look at where they were coming from after that big blow up on TV. Everybody was Team Shannon, nobody was Team Skip. I wonder would Skip's ego let him come in and be under those guys, but I think Skip Bayless coming on maybe once a week or something like that. I think for it is what it is while he figures out his next move, if there's any. Because I wonder is there any wiggle room in the space? I don't think his YouTube channel is the answer. I don't think trying to be a Club Shay Shay type person is the answer. Because the only person you can interview is Lil Wayne. Nobody really rocks with you to that level. Um, so that's gonna be wild. That's gonna be wild. I think you may eventually see Skip come on Nightcap or something, but I think to to rejuvenate, that's the word I'm looking for. Rejuvenate his career. I think somewhere like it is what it is would do wonders for him just to see Skip more relaxed in an environment and being able to kind of play off Cam and Mace, be a little more humorous at times like because he probably got a funny side to him, just do some things he can't do on FS1. People might like Skip a little more than they have over the years. So this is going to be interesting to see if they hire him. They called him a diversity hire, which Cam went on to elaborate and say that typically when you hear that terminology, it's a Caucasian person saying that to an African American person. So that's why he used those words. And I don't know, man. They've it is what it is has kind of defined this brand off of doing the unconventional thing. You go get Maurice Claret, you go get OJ Simpson, so they get people that uh, a large audience doesn't expect you to go get, and they make it work. And so if I'm Skip, my dwindling audience says there's no interest in me per se, but Cam and Mace have some of the same elements that Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharpe brought to me. So if I can find a way to assimilate myself and fit in there, but stand out at the same time, and even just do it as a trial run, like they said, once a week, um, earn me some income doing that, then I'm down for it. And so, yeah, man, I think Skip probably should look into this opportunity if he want to stay in sports journalism at all, because as far as his outlook, otherwise, him being difficult to work with for so long, some of the narratives and rumors that's out there about him, as far as a co-worker, I don't see it working out for him where he's gonna have that much power again on any network. So yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about Skip joining Cam and Mace though on It Is What It Is. You think that's a good idea? Let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.